Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Back in February I posted a video with my top 10 trails in Garigal National Park. And obviously a lot of trails did not make the cut. So here is part 2. Another list of 10 trails that are worthwhile riding in Garigal National Park. Alright, let's get into it. Alright, here we go. So at number 10 I have BullAnt. BullAnt is an enduro trail. It's about 1.2 kilometers in length.
Oh yeah.
It doesn't have much elevation. It's actually quite hard work, I find. A lot of pedaling involved. A lot of tech, a lot of features. Quite fun. But to me it's more the second half or maybe the last third of the trail is actually really fun. It really starts with the very techy rock chute.
The speed demon.
So here we go. B is leading the way to the rock chute. That's the one. Small passage through. It's quite fast. Tires don't have much grip there. Alright, number 9 is Dutch Rudder. I find Dutch Rudder has similar characteristics as BullAnt. It's not so much a downhill trail but more an enduro trail that does require at times good pedaling. It's not a long trail, it's about 700 meters in length, and since a couple of months there is an extension built to this trail as well. It has some really good tech, very fun trail. This is part of the extension, rock slab. Okay, number 8 is Cupus Blue. Cupus Blue is probably the only, well, one of the two flow trails in Garigal. Cupus Blue is about 1.2 or 1.1 kilometer in length. It's a very popular trail to combine with Powder Teeth, which combined make up a 2.2 kilometer of flow trail. And as I mentioned before, that's probably the only flow trails you find in Garigal. I love the trail though, it's absolutely a blast. Not much pedaling involved, just descending all the way down. Not much tech involved, that's probably the only feature you have, is that little hook. It also runs really well in the wet. Alright, at number 7 I have Black Betty in Belrose. It's a double black trail, it's about 800 meters in length and it's very techy. It has a really cool drop-in the beginning, but not an easy one. And towards the end of the trail there is a steep rock roll followed with a creek jump. However, I've never done the creek jump myself yet. It's currently in a very poor state. The kicker as well as the lander are pretty much non-existent, so it is a rim beater. However, still a very fun trail to do. At number 6 I got Blackout. Blackout is quite a long trail, 1.7 kilometer, all downhill, and it's one of the 4 trails that make up the 8 kilometer Twin Peaks Enduro circuit. There's nothing steep, but it has some really cool features, and not just the trail itself but even the environments, some shallow caves, and yeah, the surroundings are pretty cool. Like here you can see the caves you're going through. It's yeah, a very cool trail, and it has obviously the infamous skyfall, one of the biggest features in the park. It's not really immediately on the trail. I've never done it myself. It's a big drop and a very sketchy lander as well. Number 5 is Crickets. It's one of the very few freeride trails that we have in our park. It's about 500 meters length, fairly short, but it's a blast. It's just fast, not steep, but fast, has some really cool features, and it pretty much ends with the fire line drop, as we call it, towards the end of the trail, where it merges with the fire line trail. At number 4, Double B, a 1 kilometer double black trail in Davidson. It's actually definitely one of my favorites. That's why it's high in my list. It is very tacky, it's full of tack, and it's not maintained. There are quite a few jumps along the trail, but neither the kickers or the landers are maintained, so it's worthwhile checking before you ride any of those features. It ends up in the Cascades area. From there you can connect with trails like Flux, Rockies, etc. At number 3, we have Snakes and Ladders in Oxford Falls. It's about 700 meters in length, and it's quite a tacky trail, but has some good flow as well, so it's a good combination of both. It has this very steep rock slab. It's coming up now, here it is. But it's very fun, a bit intimidating in the beginning, but once you've done it once or twice, it becomes actually a really fun feature. Not advisable to do it in the wet unless you have experience. It's very smooth rock, very slippery. On number 2 we have actually 2 trails, Reggie's and Mariah Scarey. The reason why I mentioned the 2 here, because they normally ridden in combo. So you start off at Reggie's and that extends to Mariah Scarey. All combined, it forms a 1.3 kilometer trail with really good tech, specifically Reggie's. You can see here it has some really cool drops, and not necessarily an easy trail to ride, but I love it. Just awesome. And Mariah Scarey is quite a fast trail, not so much in the beginning, but 100 meters in, and it picks up. It becomes a very straight on kind of trail, like this section, and just fast. Alright, and at number 1 we have Uncle Peter's, the primary freeride trail here in the National Park, besides the Bear Creek Bike Park. It's an awesome park with a lot of features, mostly jumps obviously, a few big drops as well, but a lot of big jumps. Word of caution, the trail has changed and the gaps have increased for some of the jumps, but otherwise it's just a spectacular trail. Right guys, that's the video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you agree with me on a top 10. Maybe you disagree, that's fine too. Drop a comment in the comment section. I'd love to hear from you. And otherwise, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and see you next time. Ciao.